What's up, everybody? It's your host, Chef Goat, and we're going to be playing The Council. This is a newer game. I don't know a whole lot about it, and I'm going to play the first chapter. This is gifted to me for free, so I thought I'd give it a shot. It looks kind of cool. What I do know is it's kind of like a murder mystery. It takes place in, I believe, the 1700s, so, the revolutionary times. I don't know much about it, though, like I said. And so this is going to be completely new to me, but I hope you guys enjoyed it. And if you do and would like to see the full game, please drop a like and a comment. And if you're not already subscribed, please do so and tell your friends to come on down and do so as well. But without further ado, guys, let's jump right in and play The Council. Okay. Read letters from or addressed to other guests to learn about their motivations and personality. France. Paris, December 10th, 1792. Oh, God, I look awful. Or is that me? I don't know. Oh, that's why.
You're not getting anywhere with this, Von Borchert.
You know, I kind of get the same feeling, my dear Sarah. Listen.
Huh?
Nothing. Not a sound. No one's coming to save you.
That's what you think. The Golden Order knows exactly where we are.
By the time your ridiculous secret society turns up, I'll be long gone. As for you, nothing will remain of your body.
If you touch a single hair on my mother's head, I'll skin you alive.
Ooh, feisty.
You know, Louis, I have no intention of beating your dear mother. There are more persuasive ways of making you talk.
Huh? What's that?
You've stolen something from me that I intend to get back.
Hazel? Is that some sort of poison?
Where have you hidden it?
Von Borchert, you can't sell that book on the black market anymore. This is finished.
We know you're planning on selling at one of Lord Mortimer's parties. All right? Just tell us who the buyer is and we can make a deal.
You've no idea of the trouble you've gotten yourselves into.
Oh.
Oh, but you will tell me where it's hidden. I can promise you that.
Stop annoying our host, Louis. Son, didn't what happened to you in Rome teach you anything?
Just a few more minutes and my concoction will be ready. With this, your bodies will dissolve in less than 4 hours. You'll see. It loosens tongues in no time.
Oh, some sort of acidic acid?
I have to admit, Mother, the only thing you've ever taught me is that damn motto of yours. Always remain rational. And open. I got it. I've opened our shackles.
Draw him over here. I'll take care of him.
Ooh.
Von Borchert! Von Borchert! Listen. Let's make a deal. I'll tell you where the book is if you let my mother go free.
Oh, what are you playing at?
Don't worry, Mother.
You want to play the hero. Pity you're not in any position to do so. For the last time. Where is Al-Azif?
Let me do this.
Al-Azif.
Trust me.
Act or trust her? Trust your mama? Or act, be a man? I'm gonna act. Ooh. Ooh. Oh, he sliced me. Hazards of the trade achievement. Oh! My goodness. Well, it worked out.
For God's sake, Louis, I told you to let me do it.
Shut up, Mom.
Let me see.
You know, I was in control of the situation, Mother.
Oh, tell that to your nose. It's because of this kind of reaction that I prefer to work alone.
You ought to learn to trust me, Mother. Can't you be happy for once? We finally cracked the Von Borchert case?
He was just a middleman. He would have been more useful alive. How many times must I tell you? You must never put your life on the line for me. You're much more important than you can ever imagine. Right, let's go now.
Okay. So this is like a mom and son Sherlock Holmes family. But from France. Interesting. Kind of cool. I like that decision-making aspect. I've always enjoyed those in storytelling. Makes you feel more in control of the outcome. 1 month later, January 20th, 1793. Lord Mortimer's Island. Ooh. Kind of creepy cool. Focus, Home Interactive, and Cyanide present. A game by Big Bad Wolf Studio. Very Roman looking.
Well done, Mother. You just had to pick up Von Berchert's trail on your own, didn't you? You ditched me in Paris with no explanation, and off you go to infiltrate one of the world-renowned receptions of this Lord Mortimer? And now he writes me to say that you've gone missing on his private island? Which, by the way, looks more like a big rock than a paradise island.
True. The council. Yeah, how do you go missing on an island? The Mad Ones, episode 1. Ooh.
The least he could do is explain to me how he managed to lose you.
Exactly.
In any case, it is time for you to stop all this, Mother. It no longer suits your age.
Yes, Mother.
I'm sure I'll find you once again, slogging through the caves beneath the island, searching for some long-lost mystical object that you just can't live without. I'm already hating this trip, and all I've done is think
Contrary
about
to
it.
what one may be able to imagine, it was not the host himself who invited me.
Well now, Duchess, we find ourselves both invited by Sir Holmes.
Well, how very amusing. Perhaps we have some common
Gucci
interests,
mama.
Your Eminence. Is this your first time at one of Lord Mortimer's legendary parties?
Oh no, we have been friends since long ago. But as I'm doing some business with Sir Holmes, the invitation came from him.
Well, I simply can't wait for all the festivities to begin.
And you, good sir, what brings you here?
Business with Lord Mortimer. Yeah.
Lord Mortimer asked me to join him. We have some business to take care of.
Oh, how mysterious. You adapt quickly, my son. You get along here like a fish in water. Would you believe that we are all here hoping to solve our personal issues? You'll see.
Right. I doubt that you came here to look for your mother, Your Eminence.
Anyway,
Exactly.
consider yourself fortunate, young man, because there are many who dream of simply one day setting foot on this island, and only a very few ever make it. Indeed, I imagine this must be your first time here.
Turn the question back to the Duchess. Yes.
And you, Duchess? You seem to be quite accustomed to things here. Am I right?
I do not think that one can ever get accustomed to what Lord Mortimer prepares for his guests.
Oh.
But you are right. This is not the first time I've been on this wharf.
If you've come back again, I imagine you must find it to be of some interest.
Here, everything is possible if you make the right choices. It really is up to you whether you leave better off or not.
Please excuse me if you find me overly curious, young man. I did not mean to cause you any embarrassment. Come, Duchess.
Get out of each
They're
other's
waiting for you.
faces. You guys are all
We're
super
moving,
close.
Monsieur de Richet.
Don't you guys
If
know
you
the
would like to join
coronavirus
us.
is
I'm
going
coming,
on?
Duchess.
The
cardinal, a duchess. I wonder if all the guests here are this prestigious. If I'd known, I would have gone for a better suit.
True. Oh,
Are you all right?
I don't know. I feel ill. Oh, what the shit? Oh. Oh. I feel ill. Ah! Huh?
Mother? Oh shit, your hand!
Oh shit, is right.
So,
Okay, it's done.
did you put it in a safe place?
Yes.
Huh?
I made sure no one was following me. Don't worry, Sarah. No one's going to find it.
The
Are you
shit?
absolutely sure?
Yes, I'm sure.
Right. Just one thing left to do.
No, Mother, no, don't!
The shit?
What? Have you lost your mind?
There's no other way.
If you kill me, you won't find it.
That is the point, my dear. No one must ever put their hands on it again.
No. But I trusted you.
No, Sarah. Don't.
The shit?
No!
The shit?
Not if you want to, Sarah. But you will pay.
Oh, I'm bleeding.
Hugh.
Louis, are you all right? What's going on? Here, take this.
I'm sorry.
Keep it. Are you better?
I'm fine. Don't worry.
I don't think so. I'm not
It's
fine.
getting late. Why don't
I
you
have the
go on ahead and
coronavirus.
I'll catch up with you, okay?
Are you sure?
Not
Yes!
really, but I'm
I'm-
saying.
I'm sorry.
Got the
I'm
plague
sure,
or
yes.
something.
Fine.
Some sort of visions and seizures going on. What the shit? What the shit?
I definitely have to find Mother quickly.
Yeah, especially if she lost a hand and
Go
it's gonna
crazier.
kill my hoochie
Or
mama.
what? This can't be real. The Duchess arrived with me. What's happening to me, for God's sake?
I don't know.
I absolutely need to find you, Mother.
I need to find my mummy. Hello.
Louis, during the trip, I had something I wanted to ask you, but we didn't happen to run into each other.
Yes,
Really?
Duchess?
I'm not sure if you remember, but we've met before.
Have we?
At that time, you were of two minds as to your choice of career. Tell me, what have you been up to since?
So choose my class. I can be a diplomat, shines in society, a talented speaker, avoids fox pass, and can convince those with whom he is talking about offending them without offending them. Politics in his field of predilection. I can be an occultist, be a master of deception, convince of the importance of knowledge. He has acquired extensive expertise in science and arts. Using others to achieve his own ends does not bother him. Okay? Or detective. The detective excels in investigation. He is trained to notice every detail in his surroundings as well as in people he questions. A hands-on man, he does not shy away from direct approach. You know what? I'm going to go with detective. I've always liked Sherlock Holmes stuff, so this kind of appeals to me. Especially over an occultist. Okay, so I have 3 points available. Okay. Details of oddly placed elements. Okay. And diversion. Conviction. Okay, I think that's where I want to go to. Yeah, I think that's where I'm going to go to, right?
Well, over the last few years, I've solved a number of crime cases. Like the chauffeur d'Angers, for example.
Novice
Thieves that
detective
torture their
achievement.
victims with burning embers.
Charming. How did you catch them?
I told the most cowardly one that the others had given him up.
Ah, and I wager your thief suddenly started to talk.
You wouldn't believe it. He told us everything. The jobs, the stashes, the names of his partners. Couldn't shut him up.
I heard about that case, but I didn't know you were the one who solved it.
Yes.
I'm flattered that the news made it across the channel. And you've got a darn good memory, Duchess.
Well,
Does
they
she
say I
does.
have the memory of 2 people. But please, call me Emily.
Fine,
All right,
Emily.
Emily.
Tell me, I was actually helped on that case by my mother. You wouldn't know her by any chance?
Wait, Louis. We've already met. You do remember me, don't you?
Not at all. So lie to her. Not at all. Sorry. Yeah.
Please excuse me, madam. I'm sure we've met before, but I don't remember where.
I appreciate your honesty, even if it's not very flattering for me.
I imagine that with your beauty, madam, it's the first time a man hasn't remembered your face.
Well, I must
Ooh.
say you make up for yourself rather elegantly.
That I do. I know.
Please stop torturing me. I'm completely at your mercy. Where have we met?
4 years ago, in London,
No, sorry, I don't remember.
in the office of William Pitt. Remember? No?
I'm so sorry, Emily, but I really don't remember you.
Let's drop it, Louis. It doesn't
Oh.
matter. Right, time to go to the manor.
Maybe she's my hoochie mama. Skills, opportunities consume. Okay. Validate.
I ask her a question, she answers with another. Is she playing with me?
No, I don't think so.
Emily, please excuse my insisting, but you still haven't answered about my mother. Do you know her?
You'll see, Louis. Everybody here knows Sarah de Richet.
Okay.
I don't know where we're going like this, Emily, but you're connected to my mother one way or another. And if I can believe my vision, you don't have much of a place in her heart.
Talents. You obtain talents when carrying out certain actions. Remember to review their unlock conditions and effects as they offer interesting improvements. Okay. Very interesting. I like the progression system so far. It makes for different
Good evening, sir.
possibilities.
May I ask your name, please?
Louis Moras de Richet.
Monsieur de Richet. Delighted to welcome you among us, sir. You must be Sarah de Richet's son. I must tell you we
I
are
would
doing
hope
our
so.
utmost to find your mother as quickly as possible.
What do you know of my mother? Yeah.
What can you tell me about the disappearance of my mother?
2 weeks have passed since Sir's mother went missing. All the staff here have since been busy searching every nook and cranny of the island. But Sir may rest assured, we shouldn't be long in finding her.
And just what have you found so far?
It would seem that Sir's mother may be hiding on the island and regularly changing her location. But no one seems to know why she would find this behavior necessary.
What do you mean?
On several occasions, we have found leftovers of food, a few of her things, or even traces of campsites. The reason why we're searching the wharf again is because lights were spotted there last night.
Oh.
Where we are now?
Indeed, sir. According to our information, lights were seen in the middle of the night, sir. After verification, none of the guests seem to have left the manor last night. We think that perhaps Sir's mother was here.
Okay. Okay. Have you found anything here? Or yes.
And did you find anything then?
We discovered a certain amount of damage, sir, on the wooden part of the wharf.
What type of damage?
Yeah.
Broken barrels, mainly. We'll do whatever is necessary to have them rapidly repaired. But quite frankly, I can't imagine what Sir's mother would have been doing with them.
What could Mother have been doing with barrels?
Yeah.
Nevertheless, our search of the wharf hasn't been entirely unsuccessful, though.
What do you mean?
We seem to have found an object that would appear to belong to Sir's mother. A handkerchief. The handkerchief is embroidered with the initials S.D.R. We came to the conclusion that they are the initials of Sir's mother, Sarah de Richet. I have orders to give it to Lord Mortimer as soon as I see him.
I know my mother. She's not the kind to go for a midnight stroll on the wharf for nothing.
Yeah.
I've got to find out what the hell she was doing here.
Damn
Where
right.
exactly did you find the handkerchief?
On the landing dock, sir, the one you arrived by.
Let me have the handkerchief. I'll take care of it. Give me that. Let us say no more then. kindly. You know what? Let's try this one.
Give me the handkerchief. I'll personally show it to Lord Mortimer.
Well,
I've traveled hard for several days in order to get here.
Yeah.
Yes, but...
Invited by your master.
No, of course, but...
Because my mother went missing right under your nose.
Sir, please.
And having only just arrived, you refused to give me her personal belongings?
Of course not, sir. It was never my intention to contradict, sir. Here you are. I must return now. There is still much to prepare in order to welcome all the guests.
Okay, well, it worked out then. I didn't
It is indeed your handkerchief, Mother.
I didn't
It's come for a
intend.
specific reason.
Stop cutting me
You
off,
need
dude.
to know what it is.
Yes, we get that.
What could she have been doing out here on this wharf?
What does this say? How do
A
I?
Latin inscription. En nessis, mi fili quantilia produncia mundus ergatur.
Latin easily to translate. Oh, crap. Well, I can't. Well, I'm gonna search out here real quick. So again, yeah, I didn't mean to be kind of a douche to the dude, but, you know, kind of worked out to my benefit. Okay, it's locked. Open the gate.
It's locked. I'll never get it open barehanded.
Okay. Step back. Okay. This is interesting. The controls are kind of clunky, I'll admit. Feels a little off-putting. But altogether, it's not bad.
Looks like the barrel's been broken for quite some time.
Mm-hmm. Kind of reminds me a bit of the game Soul Suspect we just got
This
done
chest
doing
might
a
belong to
series on.
Duchess Hillsborough.
But different. Okay.
Must
shit?
be an incredible view from up there. Impossible to set foot on the island without being seen from 300 meters away.
Okay. But yeah, it's different and similar all the same.
Looks like a bar from an old gate.
Very cool though.
This miserable old
Enjoying it.
bar has been broken fairly recently. The edges are still clean, and the tip is blackened. Without analysis to the contrary, I put my money on cannon powder.
Take the bar.
This might just come in handy.
Okay. Where'd I stick that bar?
A sack of seeds.
Sack of
It's unopened.
seeds.
No one seems to have used any.
Oh.
Great. Honey.
Ooh, I like honey. Some rope.
Some rope. Apparently no one's touched it for a good long time. A lantern. And nothing special.
Okay, okay.
Let's see what's hidden inside.
Find a clue?
Ah. One of the letters is stamped with the seal of the order. And I recognize your handwriting anywhere, Mother. But who is this Samuel Ritter d'Auchois? Who are you writing to? I don't recognize the name.
No?
Let's see what's inside this letter. So,
Dear Samuel, my stay on Lord Mortimer's island is going wonderfully well. As I find myself in such charming company, I plan to stay a few more weeks. Would you be so kind as to send me a gift that I'd like to give to our old friend Manuel Godoy? I would be most grateful. I have been told that he's going to join us here soon. I would like to mark the occasion. Thank you in advance. Yours devotedly, Sarah Faustine de Richet.
what is your game here, Mother?
Yeah.
Secrets. Always more secrets.
Always
You never
more
talk to anyone using language like this. Something's going on here. Who
Well,
is this
we-
Samuel Ritter?
We've established that
Crying out
much.
loud, who is this Manuel Godoy that you keep bringing up? Think. Godoy, Godoy. Manuel Godoy. Why does the name sound so familiar?
I don't know. Ah, yes, I remember now. Crap, it's locked.
I'm guessing he's a man of some importance. Spanish, I'd say. But just can't put a face to him. Well, hope we meet to talk about it soon, Mother. I don't know what you've gotten yourself into this time, but I'll bet you've got a lot to tell me.
Interesting. More and more interesting. Okay. Anything else? Any more secrets?
Let's see what's hidden inside.
Wait, I thought we...
Let's look.
Mr. Cora.
A letter written in an Oriental language. I haven't the slightest idea what it says.
God dang it.
The address is 50 Bedford Square, London.
Okay.
The addressee's in Sao Paulo, Brazil. That reminds me, it's about time the Order sent some envoys there. It's too badly written, I can't make out the address.
Okay. So that's all we can do there, it seems. Wait, I saw something up there. Oh, no, it was just a shadow. Okay. Nothing there. Very interesting. I'm actually quite liking this game so far. So far, so good. Let's head up to the manor, shall we? Alright.
How did Mortimer manage to build his manor at the top of a rocky outcrop?
A lot of money. Lots and lots of money. This is quite beautiful, though. Interesting looking door. Very fancy. Read letters from or trust guests. Okay. Ooh. It's like Poseidon or something. Or Zeus.
Impressive.
Yes, very much so.
Ah, my son. I was looking for you.
Oh, were you?
What can I do for you, Your
Grandpa?
Eminence?
I wanted to ask you. You are the son of Sara de Riche, aren't you? You
Correct.
see, your mother and I were supposed to meet here on this very spot. I was supposed to hand her a very important envelope. But I haven't seen her.
If only Mother had told me why she was coming here. Anyway,
Persuade
I had to
Pigali
take the envelope. It
give
might
the
have
envelope.
something to do with her disappearance. Listen, if it will help, you can always give it to me.
Okay.
Thank you, my son. I'll bear that in mind. I'd rather deal with her directly. Don't take it personally. Would you happen to know if your mother has arrived yet?
Yeah, she's been here for several weeks.
Certainly, Your Eminence. Mother got here some time ago. I was hoping to find her when I arrived, but given the hour, she must be asleep by now.
Right. I shall see her tomorrow then.
By the way, Your Eminence, I wasn't aware you knew my mother.
Ah, if you only knew, my son. I hold your mother in the highest regard. She has rendered great service to the church, and her help is invaluable. I hope that you will follow in her footsteps.
If only she had told me where she was headed.
Nonetheless, our exchanges have always been discreet, and I should like them to remain as such. If your mother wishes to speak to you about us one day, I will not mind if she does so.
That is very commendable. But since we work together on a daily basis, it's surely just an oversight.
Most certainly.
Okay.
You said you work together. What do you do exactly?
We're members of the Golden Order.
My mother and I belong to the same secret organization, the Golden Order, which I joined a few years ago. Mother trained me, and I assist in her research. In other words, you can trust me.
My child, you are telling a perfect stranger that you and your mother work for a secret society. It would seem that discretion is not one of your specialities, my son. You will understand that it does not encourage me to put my trust in
Oops.
you.
God dang it.
Shit. All the same, it bothers me to see you in a quandary, Your Eminence. Is there any other solution? Look, if it's of any help, you can always leave your envelope with me and I'll give it to her as soon as I see her.
I hesitate. Up till now, we have always dealt with her in person.
Yes,
and
yes,
that
yes.
has always been successful. Do you think I should give it to you?
Yes. Depends on what it contains. Pretend I don't want it. Guess I'll give it if I find her. God dang it. So I can do this one. Let's try it. Let's try
Only
it.
you know that, Your Eminence. If you're asking me if you can trust me, or if I can keep a secret, I would answer yes, absolutely.
I understand.
In truth, it all depends on the nature of the contents of your letter.
It is a list of names.
This list must be of extreme importance.
Ah, if only you knew. It's a list of people that your mother must help. Listen to me, my child. If I give you the letter, can you promise me before God that no one other than your mother will read it?
Ah, crap. I must convince him. No, thank you. No. Promise. Crap. It's locked. No, thank you. No. Okay, no worries.
I swear by the Almighty God to honor the promise that no one but my mother shall cast her gaze upon your letter.
Good. Listen, let's stop there. I'm going to tell you a secret, Monsieur
Ooh.
Ch1. Your mother and I are organizing the escape of a large number of French priests who face a massacre organized by the accursed Republican tribunals. The church is literally being bled like a beast.
Oh.
Without your mother, hundreds of men of the cloth would have gone to the guillotine. She has made the services of your order available to us by organizing the priests' safe passage across the borders. Even if she does not share all our convictions, she always provided assistance. Young man, you can be proud to be her son. Be it
Okay.
only for her sake. Always respect your name. Here, the letter I spoke of. It includes a list of about 15 names ready for departure. Be quick. Remember to tell Sarah when you see her that time is short.
Okay.
Well played. I'll decide later when I'm alone whether to look at what it contains.
Yes. Interesting. Even though I don't want to be, making God angry too. Okay. So I succeeded, even though I blundered one thing. It's not too bad, I assume. Okay. Should I meet the rest of the guests? What's this?
Lives of the Noble Greeks and Romans by Plutarch, a biography of the great men.
Okay, I just stole someone's book. I guess that's no big deal.
I thought my chimney was big, but this one is beyond belief.
True.
It's the least one can say. I've been longing for a warm fire for ages.
Since I set foot on the island, I haven't ventured more than 2 yards away from it.
Have you also just arrived?
Oh, late morning, I'd say.
Louis, come join us. Monsieur, may I introduce you to Monseigneur His Eminence, Cardinal Piaggi. He joins us straight from Rome.
Oh, just call me Your Eminence. It's simple.
George Washington, President of the United States of America.
Holy shit, it's George!
Delighted at last to make your acquaintance, Mr. President.
Pleased to meet you, Mr. President. Louis Maurras de Richet. It is an honor to meet you.
Young man, let's keep it simple, please. Let us forget our fancy titles. Nice to meet you, Louis.
I should imagine you never thought you'd be in such company.
I must admit that I didn't. It's the first time that I've ever met so many illustrious personalities.
And you haven't seen anything yet. Generally, when Lord Mortimer organizes one of his receptions, there are over a dozen people here.
They can't all be here yet, and you'll see, most of the time there's only the upper crust.
And I noticed you were already getting to know His Eminence at the entrance. It's the perfect place to build up a network. What were you talking about, if you forgive my indiscretion?
My mother.
At the risk of disappointing you, we weren't conspiring in our corner, sir. His Eminence was simply telling me that he knew my mother and how much he held her in high esteem.
It so happens that Monsieur de Riche's mother is to join us.
Oh, pity. No scrumptious gossip or juicy tidbits, unmentionable secrets, or even money matters. But you'll see, it will come. Despite all the goodwill in the world, you can't stop people scheming left and right around here.
Speak for yourself, sir.
Well, my friends, do any of you know the reason why we're here this time?
Not in the slightest. As for me, I've been invited by Sir Holmes, a close friend of Lord Mortimer, but I do not know the reason why.
You see, Louis, every time Lord Mortimer organizes a reception, he always finds a moment to set up a chat with all the guests.
During which time we remake the world.
Accompanied by gallons of absinthe and cussing. I'll leave you to imagine the result.
So, if I understand rightly, Monsieur de Richet, you've come out here to join your mother. For what reason, exactly?
She's invent something. I'm gonna invent something.
Like you, Mr. President, I'm here as a result of Lord Mortimer's invitation.
2 members of the same family here. That is rare.
You know what they say. You can pick your nose, but you can't pick your family.
Seriously, though, I know your mother well. Stay behind with me afterwards, and we'll take a moment to speak about her.
Oh. Okay, Mr. President. Oh, could he be
Good Lord! Washington is wearing the emblem of the Grand Master of the Golden Order. It's the highest distinction of the order in the United States. It puts him on par with my mother.
Okay.
He must really know his stuff when it comes to the occult.
Okay. Very
Good
interesting.
evening, my friends.
Holy shit. That's the man for my vision.
An urgent case has delayed our host, Lord Mortimer. He can't be present this evening,
Ugly
and
son
he
of a
sends
bitch.
his deepest apologies.
He's asked me here and he hasn't even turned up? Great start.
Ask the man. Say
And
nothing.
now, my dear guests, a light meal is served in the small salon. For those who would like to, you're invited to follow me into the next room.
My dear fellow, you must have read my thoughts. I shall follow.
We'll have to be careful not to make too much noise. One of Lord Mortimer's guests is relaxing.
Oh, we shall be quiet.
Don't take it the wrong way, Sir Holmes, but I have already eaten. Thus, I shall be happy to remain by the fireside.
If you don't mind, Gregory, I should like to keep Mr. Washington company.
Please feel at home. And you, sir?
If I stay with Washington, we'll be able to speak about my mother. But on the other hand, I'd like to learn more about this home. I saw him in my vision.
You know what? Let's stay and listen to Washington.
Let's see what Washington has to say. Sir, if you don't mind, I shall stay here.
Do exactly as you please, young man.
Yes, yes.
Louis, thank you for staying. Just like you, when I arrived this morning, I found out that Sarah had gone missing. I know your mother well. Don't worry. Emily is from the English branch of the Golden Order.
And President Washington is in fact the leader of the Order in the United States.
I didn't know.
Sorry to have made you wait, but I didn't want to speak in front of the others.
You did well. Secrecy and discretion are the pillars of our organization.
If I can help in any way at all, please don't hesitate to ask, my lad. And if you have any other questions, now's the time.
Okay. Tell me more about this Mortimer. Or where does Emily know my mother from? Mortimer.
Mother has always had a fascination for Lord Mortimer, but has never wanted to tell me why.
Lord Mortimer is a remarkable man. He's wealthy and is advisor to the very highly placed. Your mother is the head of the Order in France. It doesn't surprise me that he asked her to come.
Lord Mortimer greatly contributed to financing my electoral campaign, for example. But I want this to be clear, without ever seeking to gain an advantage.
And that is to his credit.
Yes, you can trust him. He will do everything in his power to help you find Sarah.
Mr. Washington, you seem to be very familiar with my mother.
How did he come to know her? When did he see her last time? Yes.
When
that's
did you
one.
last speak to her?
Philadelphia, 15 years ago.
And guys, that's where I'm going to have to end the episode. If you would like to see more, be sure to once again smash that like button, comment down below, tell me your thoughts. Do you think it'd be worth doing a series on? Or you think it's something I should pass on? I'm kind of thinking it's, kind of slow, but, the progression system, the choices that can be made kind of are leading up to something that could possibly be really entertaining. So I'm kind of for it, but I want to know your guys' thoughts. Be sure to let me know, and I will see you guys in the next episode. I'm your host, Chef Goat, and I'm out. Peace.